Police are looking for a suspect believed to have broken into several cars and used a stolen credit card here at this Walmart.
We're tracking vandalism at a Lexington park that caused hundreds of dollars in damage.
And the opening of a new multi-million-dollar UK healthcare clinic has been delayed. We'll tell you when it's set to open.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT News at 4:30.
Good afternoon. Sam, Dick, and Amber Philpott reporting. Investigators are warning drivers after a string of car break-ins.
Those break-ins happened yesterday in a Madison County neighborhood. As WKYT's Sam Smith reports, police think they have a suspect. It's our top story at 4:30.
Deputies say a stolen credit card was used here at the Richmond Walmart, and it was found sitting in a wallet inside an unlocked car. They say around 5 o'clock yesterday morning, this man used a stolen card to buy a PlayStation console and a video game from Walmart. Security cameras captured his face and his car. If you recognize him or the car, you're asked to contact police. Deputies say the card was stolen from an unlocked car in the Battlefield Estates subdivision in Madison County. Between the sheriff's office and state police, there were about 7 reports of break-ins in this neighborhood early yesterday morning. Investigators believe this person could have been behind all of the break-ins. Deputies want to remind folks to keep their cars locked when they are parked outside.
A lot of times these suspects will come into a neighborhood and just physically start walking through and just lifting door handles. And you'd be surprised how many times you'll lift that door up and it'll open.
I talked with the man that had his wallet stolen. You'll hear from him coming up at 6. For now, in Richmond, Sam Smith, WKYT.
If the man seen in that surveillance is caught, he could face multiple charges, including theft and fraud. Well, many of us woke up to a coating of snow around the area.
Yeah, that's right. Cold out there. If you want to forget, though, that wintry weather, we have a good option. The Kentucky Sport, Boat, and Recreation Show began today down at Rupp Arena. WKYT Chief Meteorologist Chris Bailey's live there with an early check of the forecast. And looks like you found a boat.
Yeah, you know what, I did, and I don't know if I'm allowed to take this one home with me or not, but the thought is running through my head that I can assure you of. But yeah, over 100,000 square feet of real estate being used in here for the Kentucky Sport, Boat, and Recreation Show. Obviously, I've had a chance to come down here every year for a number of years, and if you've never been down here, you need to get on down here. We're here till 9 tonight through 9 tomorrow, then again on Saturday and Sunday as well. Bring the kids. They're going to have a lot of things to do down here as well. Weather-wise, you guys mentioned we started out the day with a touch of some snow, ending it, though, on a better note out there. Look at the temperature change compared to the same point yesterday. We're 20 to 25 degrees colder than at the same point yesterday afternoon across the entire region. Now, yesterday we were flirting with low 50s. Today we're struggling to get into the mid and the upper 20s. Those actual thermometers, again, stuck well below the freezing mark this afternoon after starting things out into the low and mid-teens. Quick look at Live First Alert Defender. Looks much better than what we were talking about last night when we had that band of snow into town. Right now, not a whole lot going up on Kentucky's most powerful live Doppler radar, and it's one of those radars to what you see is what you're going to be getting over the next several days. Friday forecast, though, looking good once we get past tomorrow morning with temperatures in the teens to start things out. By the time we hit the afternoon, those readings will be topping out a little better than 40 degrees. So that 24-hour temperature change tomorrow, guys, will have a lot of red on it and positive numbers as opposed to the negative stuff that we are seeing out here right now. And by the way, if you guys get me a wish list, I'll see what I can do for you out here too, all right?
All right, it's headed your way. Thank you, Chris. We're tracking the investigation into a case of vandalism in a Lexington park. Parks and Recreation says someone pulled up and damaged between 10 and 12 plants at Green Acres Park on LaSalle Road. The damage will cost about $500. The latest Kentucky State Police gun auction racked up more than $120,000 for law enforcement agencies across this state. Auctions like the one held last week happen every other month in Kentucky. Guns confiscated by local police agencies in Kentucky are sent to state police to be auctioned off to federally licensed gun dealers. The guns that are auctioned have most likely been involved in a crime. Commonwealth's attorney Ray Larson wants the ones involved in murders destroyed instead of sold.
Don't auction those. Why? Because the families of victims or the victims of assaults with firearms don't want those guns back on the street.
Amber's at the live desk now with WKYT investigative reporter Miranda Combs with more on this story that she's working on for tonight at 6. Amber?
Sam, thank you. Let's be clear for folks. This auction is for federally licensed dealers only, right?
Right. State police has this auction about 6 times a year. And right, federally licensed dealers are the only ones that can come in. Now, that can be from outside Kentucky. So they come all the way from Texas in for this auction. Now, we were able to go in last week before the auction started because, of course, it's closed to the public. But to see, there were 400 guns, more than 400 guns just at this auction alone. And there's 6 a year.
Wow. And all of those guns coming from all across the state, right?
Right. It's been state law for some time now that after a gun has gone through the court system and is no longer needed at that agency, it has to be sent to Frankfort and state police auction it off. And that money goes back to bulletproof vests and other resources for state agencies and also Kentucky State Police.
Sure. Most of these guns may be obviously been involved in a crime. Does that bother the dealers? I know you talked with some of them.
No. You know, once that gun leaves that auction, you're probably not going to be able to find out what kind of crime it was connected to. Didn't bother the dealers at all, but it did bother Ray Larson, at least one certain element of crime. So we'll talk more about that coming up at 6.
All right, Miranda, thanks so much. Sam?
Thank you, Amber and Miranda. A $20 million UK healthcare clinic will not open until March. The university is renovating the old Turfland Mall into a new clinic. It was supposed to open last November and was then rescheduled to this month. The Herald Leader says the latest delay is linked to limited windows. Earlier this week, plastic tarps were in place where windows are expected to go. Jury selection began today in the trial for murdered former Navy SEAL Chris Kyle, the man profiled in the blockbuster movie American Sniper. We'll have details ahead on WKYT News at 4:30.